Good evening, and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Sunday night, which means it's trad beer night, and the beer we're going for tonight is from Blue Moon. It is this one. It is the Mango Wheat, and it is 5.4% ABV wheat beer flavoured with mango. And that is pretty much all you can get off the bottle. The rest of it is just unnecessary bump about contacting cores, which we don't normally want to do, but that's another story altogether. So yeah, I picked this one up in Tesco's for about 180, something like that. Or was it on the, no, it's on the 4 for £6. So it worked about 150 a bottle. And yeah, see what it's like, shall we? Let's get it out into a glass and have a taste. So, sounds quite lively. I'm pouring it into my vocation glass. And the pour is not as hazy as I was expecting, I'll be honest. Monstrous head, check that out. That is voluminous, to say the least. That's going to sneak down the side. So, check out the carbonation coming out from the nucleation points at the bottom of that glass. That's mental. So yeah, so we have got a slightly hazy wheat beer. We're going to need a towel, bear with. Good old Oakham towel to the rescue. Stop the wet lap. So yeah, it is very lively. It is slightly hazy, slightly pale orange coloured beer with about four solid fingers of growing white head. And that's interesting. I think it is an unfiltered beer. I don't think it's bottle conditioned. But yeah, that's monstrous. I don't think there's enough flakes in the world to deal with this one. Anyway, I would say let's go in for a sniff. But I'm not going to get anything through that head. But let's sniff the head. Pretend it's a newborn baby. It smells fruity. That's all I can tell you. Slightly artificial mango. I know it says ripe mango on the ingredients list on the side of the bottle, but yeah, it's got a slightly artificial twang to it, and that's still growing. Yeah, mango. That's all I'm getting. I'm not getting any of the kind of bready notes that I sometimes get from a Blue Moon, or those kind of yeasty, wheaty, bready type things. Getting none of that. Just getting the waft of mango of sorts, and slightly boozy as well. There is a boozy hit to it. God, I can't get over that. That's huge. Yeah, it's what you get for breaking your Fallen Acorn February even. Yeah, more on that later. Anyway, let's attempt to taste this beer. We're going to get a mouthful ahead, I know that much. So, cheers. What I'm tasting isn't terrible. I'm getting mango over a kind of wheat beer base. It tastes boozier than the 5.4%, I will say that. It's quite zingy, quite bright. Interesting. It's got a mouthfeel of a Belgian. It's like that real vibrant carbonation. Light to medium weight, and like I say, bursting in your mouth. And I guess that's helping the flavour kind of circulate quite well. And as it kind of subsides, that mango hit, I'm getting a little bit of what I expect from a Blue Moon. It's an interesting profile. It's a blend of flavours that I wouldn't ordinarily put together. It's dry in the mouth, I will give you that. It's very dry. I'm not sure what I make of that. I'm really not. It's one of them that I'm a bit on the fence. On one hand, I like it's refreshing and dry and crisp and kind of cleaning of the mouth. But on the other, the mango and the Blue Moon base, to me, it's kind of a bit of a clash. And the finish is just pure dryness and that mango-ish type flavour. Well, there we go. An interesting one. Let's give it some points, shall we? But before I give it some points, we're going to go to the scoreboard of joy from Untapped, which says that the Blue Moon Mango Wheat has had 72,400 check-ins and an average score of 3.54. It's a lot of check-ins and a reasonably decent score there, I must say. I know anything 3.5 and above is pretty decent, I must admit. My scoreboard of joy, I think, is going to look a little bit different to that. It's currently empty. We've got the usual 5 pillars of judgment plus the new 3 additions. Give it some points on the looks. If it was going to get points for the head alone, it would be, well, a clear winner by a country mile, because we hadn't put out a country mile's worth of head. It looks a nice beer, you know, it's slightly hazy. It's got a brilliant head to it. There's no faulting that whatsoever. It's a good looking beer. I will give it that. It looks inviting. Yeah, I can't fault it. I'm going to give it the point for the looks. It's got to be honest. We've got to be truthful. The aroma, I couldn't get much through the head. Now that much of the head has gone down, let's go for a whiff. Yeah, I'm still getting that slightly artificial-like mango over that Blue Moon base. I'm not sure it's for me. I'm going to be honest. I'm not liking it. It's not a nice sweet mango that I'm used to. Ripe mango to me is very, very sweet. This is kind of like underripe. The fruit is nowhere near ready, and it's a bit sharp and bitter. I don't like the aroma. I'm sorry. I can't find anything I like about it. I'm going to give it a 0. Doesn't happen very often. The body is, like I say, a bit like a Belgian, really vibrant carbonation over a light to medium weight bodied beer. I can't fault that. I like it. Can I fault it in any way? Not really. No, I'm going to give it a point. It's going to get the full point because I like the carbonation. I like the presentation of the body. It works nicely. The taste, again, much like the aroma, not a fan. It's bitter mango. It's certainly not ripe. It's almost artificial tasting, and I'm just not a fan. They don't work. They clash for me. A little bit too clashy, which means I'm going to give it the 0 again, unfortunately. And the finish is very, very dry. If you like dry beers, you know, and palate cleansers, then this is a good bit for you. On a beer of this nature, I want those kind of bready, almost spicy, banana-like notes. I'm getting dryness. I'm getting that weird mango flavour. And not a lot else. Not a lot else. Just letting it roll over different parts of the tongue, see if I get anything different. No. It's an odd flavour. It's not as unpleasant as the overall flavour of the beer. I like the dryness. I'm going to give it 0.25 for the dryness. So it's got 2.25 out of 5 from me. Value for money, £1.50 a bottle on the 4 for 6 in Tesco. It's only value for money if you like it, and I don't like it, so that's a no. It's going to get crossed. Buy again? No. And of course it doesn't get a bonus point because it doesn't get the full 5 out of 5. It cannot be separated. So yeah, 2.25 out of 5 for the Blue Moon Mango Wheat from me. It's not a good Sunday for me, really, is it? My beer of choice for today, unfortunately, was not drinkable. And the replacement backup, the Blue Moon, I don't like. Oh well, at least I had a decent pie. And yeah, homemade steak and potato pie cooked in Titanic stout. Lovely. I've got like a lead weight in my midsection right now. But yeah, less said about that, the better, because I'm just genuinely stuffed to the gills. Anyway, I'm waffling, so I'm just going to say that has been the beer I've been Nick. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got the like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And definitely let me know in the comments section if you've tried the Blue Moon Mango Wheat and what you thought of it. Is it as bad as I thought, or have I just got some weird taste buds today? On that note, I'll see you again soon.